Hey everybody, it's me, Aries 0083. I'm bringing you back to the past with another retroactive video review. This one is going to be of Robots in Disguise Soundwave. He was part of Combiner Force, one of the last waves of the line before it disappeared. All throughout the line, instead of having insignias, they regular insignias. All the toys would have these scannable badges that would unlock either characters or supplies in game. I believe the game is still around as of now. It's the first week of April, but it's supposed to disappear, I think, this year, 2019. The game is okay, it's decent, but I haven't been able to get past like the first level. I mean, like the first 5 levels. I've lost interest. But it's pretty good. If you're hankering for a Transformers game, check it out. Soundwave has a lot of great articulation, but this copy that I have, he's kind of loose. Um, these guys are starting to show up in closeout stores. I got this guy for $7.99 at a local store here in New York. But as you can see, he's kind of loose. He does hold together, but um, when transforming him and stuff, there are some parts, especially the head, that are kind of loose. I'm gonna customize him and remove that badge, maybe panel line him. But he's really good, as you can already see by his head. He has a translucent. He has light piping. He has a translucent piece here. His wheels are also translucent, which you'll see later. Here on his hip, he does have the classic Soundwave buttons to play, fast forward, rewind, stop, and eject. He has two here that are painted blue. I mean, and then here in this little box. His hands have no articulation, and they're sculpted like that, like claws. I did finish the last season of Combiner of Robots in Disguise, which was Combiner Force. It was pretty good. There it kind of lowered in the like near the end, like from 15 to 20, because the old guys, the old villains, decided to come back. But because it's Combiner Force, at the beginning of the series, you get introduced to Menasor, and Bumblebee and his team do become lame combiners. But there were a lot of cool designs. There was a skunk Decepticon, which I wish I could get a toy of that guy. And Strong Arm's friend, Nitra, came back. She was a repurpose, a reuse of Strong Arm's CGI model, but with a new head, and she was voiced by Lori Petty, who, when I heard her voice, I was like, I don't know if this is a young girl or an old girl trying to be young, but actually, Lori Petty is pretty, she's up there in the years, but she sounds young, but sounds weird. Anyways, check it out. The last season is on YouTube. He has articulation, lots of ball joints, hinge knees, ball jointed hips, and he has a waist also, which swivels up here and not down here. Even though it looks like it could, it doesn't. So I'm going to transform him. His only weapon is this cool gun, which you could either put in his hand or mount here. So he looks like classic Soundwave. Like that. Ravage, when are you coming home, kitty? Where are you? I got you your tender vittles. So I'm gonna take this off. The most difficult part of the transformation is here. You're gonna pull his chest up, kinda up. It's like it's up and forward. See? And that you have to rotate the head and clear this part of his vehicle mode. Just kind of difficult. It's the worst part of the transformation for me. So there you got the head cleared. Then you bring this down. This is going to be the hood of his vehicle mode. Here's the windshield. This is a cool and tricky part. You see that there's a hinge here. You're gonna separate the crotch. Like that. See? It's tricky. You don't see it, but that's how you do it. And basically his legs are gonna become the rear of the vehicle. Let me get that out of the way before my stupid camera has any ideas. Gonna flip these out. And then from up here, you're gonna rotate the legs. And his feet fold in like that. That's the back of the vehicle. And they connect here with this peg. Then you're gonna bring them up kind of like that. There are these grooves in the inside of the hood are gonna slide into these notches here. So basically that's half of the truck. The arms are kind of tricky. You're gonna swing these forward. That's the front of the car, as you can see with the headlights, the alien headlights here that are painted, but they don't show up that well. And then the arms, gonna swivel them out like that. Basically, this part, you see this is gonna be level to the ground. This is attached to the arm. So you're gonna flip out this panel that Soundwave has here. You're gonna wanna fold the arms in, but nope. The arms are sculpted and they don't go anywhere. So basically the hands are gonna be showing in vehicle mode. So you're gonna bring the arm up like that and then match this with this. That's it. Feels like there should be more, but there isn't. You're gonna do the same to this arm. Panel. Then level. And now for the coup de grace. Coup de grace. You're gonna just keep the hood straight. Then you're gonna rotate the arms. There's tab here. And there's tab here and here. That's gonna plug into the arm in various parts. There you go. Tab in there. This tab here is gonna go in there. And then the arm up here. secure that tab. And there you have it. Soundwave in his vehicle mode. Kids these days don't know what a cassette player is. They probably don't know what cassettes are. So Hasbro has been reinventing Soundwave for years as either Stealth Jet in Cybertron, this what looks like a Brinks truck in RID. In Siege, you have his dropship mode. But I think the Brinks truck, like in animated, he was a drone plane in Prime. I think the truck is a better fit. The design needs to be polished, but you can always get the cool flat chest by using the front of the car. You can't do that on a drone plane or a stealth bomber. Maybe the dropship because it's Cybertronian, yeah, but if you want an Earth vehicle mode for Soundwave, this a Brinks truck is the best, or a van. Soundwave rolls well. There's enough clearance with the wheels and the ground that he's good. His weapon has a hinge where it could turn up like that, not down. And because it's in a round peg, it could rotate. He does suffer a little bit like a wheelie because he's hollow. You could apply some pressure, but don't go crazy. Like if you hold him and rotate him, he's not gonna collapse like Titan's Return and Wheelie. These guys, I saw them a lot in Rite Aid for the low price of $20.99. Sometimes when there was like I'd get like a coupon to get money off, it'd bring it down to like $14-15. That's still too much. $7.99 is the best price. I already have like 2 of him, one to keep in package and one I'm gonna customize and tighten up. But for regular price, I don't know. To be honest, with the Robots in Disguise guys, the only figure that I picked up at full retail was Strong Arm, and it was all the way back with Wave 1 when Toys R Us in Times Square still was open. That's how long ago that was. He's decent, but if you could get him cheap, great. If you can't, I would get a Generations figure. I would get the Siege one, even though you might not like the dropship. It's still a cool toy. It's $30, which is like 2 of these guys would make like $17-18. That's still too much for Siege, but I think he's cool for this price. In terms of Siege, I think I'm gonna wait till if Target has a sale, I'll pick them up if they're like cheap. But I think for this year, for 2019, it's gonna be the year of John only buying toys from closeout stores or when they're on sale. Like Walgreens has a buy one get one on the Generations and their Cyber Battalion. I'm Aries 083. I'll see you guys on Flipside. Like me on Facebook as John Classified.5. On Instagram as Aries 083. And also I'm on Twitter as Aries 083. I'll see you guys on Flipside. Bye.